Well, I thought my schedule was packed. Scott Perry lands. Everyone asked him a ton of questions yesterday. He's doing this show. Oh, by the way, he's trying to run a team. But he's nice enough to join us.
Yes, he is.
And we're not going to take that for granted. The new general manager of your Sacramento Kings, Scott Perry. Scott, it's Dave. It's Jason. Good morning, and thank you.
Thank you very much, guys. Great to be on with Dave and Jason. Looking forward to spending a lot more time with you guys over the coming days, months, weeks, and years.
Good. Let's make it a regular habit.
Yeah, we were going to say that. We'd love to have you on every couple weeks, Scott. And Jason and I put our heads together. We are, right now, we're up to, what is it, Jason? We're $25 a bobblehead. We have Bobby Jackson and a couple others, and some free Fire Wings gift cards.
Yeah.
So I know you got an agent. I know you got a job to do and all that, but let's get our heads together and negotiate someday.
Okay. There's no bobblehead for me. I don't think I would look that good with a bobblehead.
I'll ask you an easy one first. And honestly, look, we appreciate you coming on. We saw the presser, of course, yesterday. Not that you probably need background because you know this town and you know how big of fans we all are. We don't hide it here. We're not trying to be journalists. So I just want to have a conversation with you, and please don't take anything wrong. They're just questions that we have, and questions I'm sure you know that we have. But let me give you an easy one. How does it feel to be? You had the 4-month stint here. You're back in semi-familiar areas. Your thoughts coming into the job?
Awesome feeling, great opportunity, really looking forward to it. I really enjoyed my time in Sacramento 8 years ago, that 3-month stint. It went very fast, but I thought it was really effective and productive. And opportunities like this don't happen a lot of times in our life, where you get a chance to come back and really finish what you felt like you started. So that's what I'm looking forward to now, is just coming back, being here, and making this team a long-term sustainable winner. So that's my focus. That's my mandate. And we're eager to get to work on that.
Yeah. So, Scott, how different then, let's go to that 8 years ago, the 3 months you were here. How different is your task list today compared to 8 years ago? Well, how different is the job now?
Well, obviously, I come back with a lot more experience as well. Not that I didn't have experience when I first got here, but my 6 years in New York in the same position was a great opportunity. Got a chance to really accomplish things in the world's biggest media market. So you learn a lot about yourself, and it provides some confidence coming back here that you can definitely do the things necessary to make this a very successful organization. And that's, again, going to be my focus each and every day. That's going to be the staff's focus. I can't go at it alone, obviously, but we're going to make sure that we have the right people in place to help us get where we need to get. Scott
Perry with us. Scott, you mind if I just ask you a direct question? You answer it however you want. It's just you and I talking. No one's listening.
just you and I talk. You guys. I totally understand. Don't forget, I was one of you for the last couple of years.
True.
Yes, we've seen clips.
You've seen clips.
Oh, we see clips. Yeah.
So now, if you've seen the clips, now you know why I'm back on this side.
Well, I was a big fan of the Human, especially Monty McNair, and you read reports. Look, I'm just going to be straight up. Vivek Ranadive saved this team, along with David Stern and Kevin Johnson and these fans. We are, as you know, diehard Kings fans.
Absolutely.
I think Vivek is a model owner when it comes to running everything off the floor. But my worry is, like many owners, not that you dealt with, you in New York, different story there. And I'd take Vivek any day and twice on Sundays. And I'm aware I'm speaking on a sensitive topic here, but if you believe the reports, Monty lost some control towards the end. There was overruling. There was more than suggestions. Scott, I just frankly, you seem like a wonderful hire, and your reputation is sterling when it comes to the league. Every single person listening right now, including myself, is worried that, as in the past with Pete, with Vlade, and ultimately with Monty, that the powers above aren't just going to have a voice, but are going to have the ultimate final decision. So my excitement for you is honestly tempered by whether or not you're going to have the autonomy you need to use your skills to turn this franchise around. There's not really a question in there, Scott. I'm just trying to have a conversation with you. This is what the fans are thinking. How would you address that?
Yeah, no, understood. But like what I would say to the fans is this. Obviously, I was not here during any of those times, so I really don't have a commentary on that. What I could tell you, the 3 months that I was here, I was able to build a very strong relationship with Vivek that lasted well beyond that. Over this past 8 years where we maintained contact, it was built on a tremendous amount of respect, understanding. He got a chance up close to see my work style. I learned his work style. We share a lot of the same values. And I think the biggest thing he knows is that I'm very connected in this industry, and I bring a lot of experience to the position. So, and no disrespect to those prior, I'm coming in here, haven't done this job before. So in our conversations, Vivek and our conversations, I have a strong comfort level. His only mandate to me was to build a sustainable winner in the way that I saw fit, and that he would support me and provide the necessary resources for us to be successful. And we have a very healthy dialogue. I said this yesterday. I welcome diversity of thought, but when we leave here, it's about having unity of purpose. So that will be our guiding principles on how we work together. And I wouldn't be sitting here if he didn't have the confidence in me to do this job, and I didn't have the confidence in he and I being able to work very well together, but ultimately me being the guy to make the basketball decisions necessary to move this franchise forward.
Scott Perry joining us. Scott, it's clear that your 3 months here had an impact on him, and obviously, as you just said, your open communication with him over the last 8 years while you were doing other things with the Knicks and even out of New York as well, had an impact on him. So he knows what he's getting in you. What are you getting in coming back to this organization?
Well, I'm getting a tremendous organization, fan base. You know, I've been in the league going on 25, 26 years, been around this league, and this place is one of the special places where you come and visit because of the engagement of the fan base. I love that, love being a part of that. I know this community is starving to win once again and be consistently a good basketball team and put a good product on the floor. I embrace that. I really look forward to that. And so here I am. And here I hope to be for a very, very long time, and hope again to make sure that this fan base gets a team that it richly deserves. And we'll see where, we see where we can take it, how high we can take this thing. And that's the goal.
Scott Perry joining us. And Scott, we appreciate your candor. Just, to kind of follow up, hypothetically, and I know everyone loves dealing with hypotheticals, but if you saw fit, if you took a look at this team and you ultimately said, you know what, I think our best move is to go with a full-scale Oklahoma City style, whoever you want to call it, rebuild. We're going to tear down, we're going to build up, and that's how we're going to get a sustainable winner. Or, hey, we're going to work around the edges, and we're going to do X, Y, and Z, and we're going to do the same thing. I'm not going to ask you what your strategy is because that would be silly, and I wouldn't want you to share it. But, again, are you specifically, or have you been empowered to where if you wanted to do a full-scale rebuild or the other, that is, you can absolutely do that? Those options are on the table for you?
I've been empowered to do exactly what I see fit, what is best for this organization, whether it's what you described, or whether it's, like you said, build around the edges. I'm in the early assessment phase, obviously, this roster. I believe there is talent here. It's no secret that we need a true point guard with this current mixture of talent on the roster. And there's also no secret, in my opinion, that we need more length and athleticism along the front line if we want to enhance this current group here. So, as I mentioned yesterday in the press conference, I've been spending a lot of time talking with these players, which is important, and want to make sure that I'm setting the course and the vision of how we want to play, what it means to be a Sacramento King, and want to make sure that those guys will be on board with that. And so over the coming days, weeks, months, we're going to learn more about each other, and that will help formulate a lot of the decisions as we move forward.
Yesterday, you also mentioned, I know Doug Christie was asked about, or your head coaching position. That's an assessment phase, too, of him and of others that you said have reached out and shown interest in this position. Kind of where are you on the latest on having the next head coach, whether it's Doug or someone else?
Yeah, just tell us what you're going to do. Break the news right now, Scott. It's fine.
Exactly. Hey, guys, here it is. Breaking news. You ready?
Yeah. Ready. We're waiting.
You ready? I'm going to have some more conversation around this position. Obviously, Doug is someone that I will be talking with more and spending time with. And I'm hopeful to have a decision within the next week or so.
With the draft coming up, obviously, and all of that. Not that we have a first round pick, but that doesn't mean you don't still have a lot of draft stuff to do. It'd be good to have that battery in place. And another thing, Scott, and again, I want to interject there. Now, can you guys bring a rabbit's foot and when the lottery happens and somehow get us to jump from 13 into the top 4 of the lottery? I'll do you one better.
That's my only request for you guys.
I'll do you one better.
We can jump into the first round.
I will cross my fingers, throw the salt over the shoulder. I will bring the rabbit's foot, and I might even donate a kidney as long as you can promise us if we get the number 1 pick in the draft, you're taking the kid from Duke. I don't feel like that's breaking news. Wait, Scott, we've had problems with this before.
Hey, obviously I can't comment on that directly, but all I can say is we both recognize good talent.
There you go. There's, and I know you're busy. We so appreciate your time. Last thing on this, and of course, again, this is the real world. We're not going to ask specifics, but another big worry for fans is, and I won't even mention player names, but we've had players allude to or out and out say, hey, I need to figure out the direction. I need to talk to the organization. I need to see what the future is. And that was honestly, if I'm being candid, that's one of the things I was most excited about you coming here, Scott, because your reputation is that of being very good with players. I remember the George Hill, Zach Randolph, Vince Carter run. I respect your relationship. So what I'm not going to say is, hey, has XYZ player wanted out? But I will say, how have those conversations gone so far? And are you the guy that, hey, if you want out, I'm going to get you out?
So far, all of my conversations with each of these players has been very positive.
Okay.
I had surface relationships with a number of them, just haven't met them, whether it was through the draft process when I was at other teams. A lot of them obviously have reached out to players they know that I've worked with before. And the energy's been really good, been very positive. They've been very receptive to what I've been talking about. So, so far so good. They know that my door is always open. I'm going to be very open, honest, and direct. My job is to do the very best I can by this organization. And while a player has a Sacramento Kings jersey on, we're going to pour everything we have into them. And I used the line yesterday that I want volunteers, not hostages. And so that will be figured out over time. And I've used that line a lot with the players when I talk to them, and all of them have been receptive to that. So, we'll see. Look, life happens along the way. But right now I've been very encouraged by the reception from them and just talking to these guys. seems like a really solid group of players, and they just want to do like so many other athletes do. They want to find a pathway to winning, and I'm challenging each and every one of them to come back better and do things this off season that will enhance our opportunities and chances at winning.
I want to finish our time together by saying, first off, thank you, Scott,
Yes, for
and thanks to the Kings for providing you to us. I know we got a chance to hear you yesterday, but I think you would agree, and I'm looking at the numbers right now. We got a ton of people tuned in. There's a very important follow-up conversation. I can tell you this, hopefully we will talk in the future on this show. We're actually really fun guys. It's not all, these, I promise you, I do. And I would say this, this, but I would repeat it for everybody listening. There are no better fans in the NBA than in Sacramento, and there are no more underserved, wind, if you will, fans in the NBA than the King. If you make this work, you will never buy anything here again. You will be an absolute hero. We don't make people do time for past offenses, no matter whose they were. It's a fresh start, and everybody is behind you. And while we were talking, Scott, I realized, because we do want to bribe you to come back on. If I can get an address from our friend Becky, who set this up, I'll get a good address. Jason and I are going to go out and purchase 20 mirrors that we're going to send you, handheld mirrors for everybody to take a look at, because you said that yesterday.
I love it. Please purchase those and get one for me as well too.
You know what? We'll get one.
I'm going to hold myself every bit as accountable as I expect everyone else in this organization to do for themselves, starting with our players.
Well, I'm not pretty like you and Jason, so I avoid the mirror, but we get the point. Appreciate you.
Yes.
This has been great, guys, man. I've really enjoyed it and look forward to connecting with you throughout the years, and go Kings.
Go Kings. I like how he said years too.
Yes, I
plural.
Exactly.
Have a great summer, Scott. We'll be talking soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. Scott Perry. We're late for a break. We'll come back and we'll break all that down for you. 916-339-1140 is your text line. 1-800-920-1140 is your phone line. You can sound off if you have any other